All right, welcome to this video. This video is going to be about heavy metals, the dangers, the remedies, the nuances, and the things that you should know in order to be fully equipped to know if you have a heavy metal intoxication, where you can verify it also with blood, and we'll talk about that because there's even a hidden reason why that may not be completely accurate. But we're going to first start with the symptoms. Symptoms. Chronic fatigue, always tired. It really is a mitochondrial dysfunction, mitochondria being your energy source for every cell. Every cell has a mitochondria. Brain fog, memory loss. Your thoughts just aren't as clear. They're not as sharp. You're not your best. You're not biologically in the zone per se. Anxiety and depression, big one. Anxiety leads to depression in many cases. Um, Anxiety is just very much triggered by a heavy metal intoxication because your nervous system and your brain, depending on where this heavy metal intoxication is not able to fire the neural pathways, the synapses. Like essentially your activity in your brain is not as sharp because somewhere along the way there is an intoxication. It could be most dangerously in your nervous system. You know, it has to deal with immediate fire of signals like through electricity. And next is digestive. So you got bloating and IBS. Metals don't live as long, or their half-life isn't as long, meaning like their cycle in your body isn't as long in the blood or in the gut. But the problem is if they don't leave the gut, if they don't leave the bloodstream, they end up making it to perhaps the bones, the nervous system, where they now then have an ability to attach to something and create an environment that is suitable for them to exist. Next is joint and muscle pain. Again, depending on where the heavy metal intoxication is, depending on what type of metal intoxication it is, they tend to go to different places, and depending on where they are, they cause different kinds of damage. This is why it's like it's very much systemic overall, where it can be affecting. One day it could be type of nervous system, it could be brain fog, could be fatigue, could be digestive anxiety, skin issues. Again, if they're damaging the gut lining